Hey everyone, it's Buzz here, and today we're going to be taking a look at my brand new custom set based on Loki. And don't worry, there's no spoilers for the season finale in this video. I am so excited for today's episode and I can't wait to see what it's about. Before we get started, I'd just like to mention that only 25% of you are subscribed. So if you appreciate the effort I put into these sets or just like the content, please consider doing so. It goes a long way. And one last thing. This Miss Minutes micro minifig will be hidden throughout the video, so if you spot it, leave a timestamp in the comments below. I'd also like to mention that this Miss Minutes microfig was really inspired by Lucas Fanarts on Instagram. I'll also have his link in the description. And finally, with that being said, enjoy the video. So this is set 75985, the Timekeeper's Throne Room. It includes 511 pieces and 4 minifigs. Those being Loki, Sylvie, Hunter B15, and Ravonna Renslayer. Also the 3 Timekeepers, but they don't technically count. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at these 4 minifigs. First off, we have a brand new Loki Laufeyson. This Loki minifig was so much fun to design and I can't wait to get into the details of it. First off, Loki has a brand new hairpiece I designed myself. If you've seen my previous video, it's also featured on my President Loki, but he has a helmet, so you don't really see it. Although Loki doesn't use his knives in this scene, I decided to give them to him anyways. Loki comes with a brand new angry facial expression and also has dual molded arms. Now onto Loki again, it's Sylvie. Right off the bat, I'd just like to mention that the torso was designed by Nick Makes Art. I'll have his link in the description. This torso is set to appear in the upcoming Marvel CMF this September, and I'm so glad I got to include it in this set. Anyways, aside from that, Sylvie has a brand new face print and a brand new hair mold. Sylvie also comes with dual molded arms and the machete piece dual molded in teal and pearlescent gold. Sylvie has been a highlight of the show and I hope we get to see more of her in the future of the MCU. Next, we have Hunter B15. Although B15 doesn't play a huge part in this scene, I decided to include her anyways. B15 was such a fun minifig to design and I'm so happy with how she turned out. Her accessory is the pruning stick, which is built out of a monkey kid hilt and 2 studs. She also has brand new printing all around from her head to her legs. And finally, B15 uses the Lando hair in black. And finally, onto Ravonna Renslayer. Ravonna has been such a great character, especially in episode 4, and I'm really excited to see where she pops up next in the MCU. With that out of the way, let's get onto the actual figure. First off, Ravonna has a brand new head print and dual molded legs. She uses Ray's hair in black and also comes with one of the larger pruning sticks. Overall, I'm very happy with this upgrade to the one I did in June. What do you think? And now with the minifigs out of the way, let's get on to the set itself. And here's an overview of the build. Next, we'll get into the play features and other abilities of the set. First, let's start in the elevator. The elevator is kind of tight, so you can only roughly fit 2 minifigs in it. So I just put Ravonna and Loki in it for display purposes. The main feature of the elevator is the opening and closing doors, which can be operated with the levers located left and right of the elevator. And finally, I just added a clock in the center of the elevator for the hell of it. Moving into the throne room, we have our next play feature. Here you have the ability to put 2 minifigs on these stands so they can fight, similar to one of the Star Wars duel sets. Here I've placed Ravonna and Sylvie on the stands because I think that's the most important fight that takes place in the scene. Also one of those posing thingies from the DC CMF, which is supposed to be used for B15, but I really couldn't set it up here. There's also 2 clips either side of the throne room for Sylvie and Loki's handcuffs. And moving closer to the Timekeepers, we have a spot for Loki to fight. Yeah, he's fighting thin air. He's doing a great job. Anyways, the Timekeepers are on a rotating plate so that they can be moved out of the way for easier play. Speaking of the Timekeepers, they all use the Magneto helmet in gunmetal grey. Some of them have unique face prints and one of them even has a unique play feature. Yep, That's right, the main play feature of the set is the ability to knock off the Timekeeper's head, which I think LEGO would be fine with since technically they're androids. This play feature would function by using a push pin which would knock the head straight out of its holder. And that's a wrap on the build part of the video. How many times did you spot missed minutes? Tell me in the comments below. And here's one last look at the box art, which I think came out really well. Overall, probably the most fun I've had on a set in a while. And that's a wrap on today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. And if you did, consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Hope you have a great day and enjoy the Loki finale. Goodbye.